Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today we're going to play with 25-year-old Play-Doh. Let's do this real quick. Now, before we can do anything, well, we have to rehydrate this Play-Doh, and it says right on here, store in a cool place. If necessary, water may be added 1 drop at a time to restore softness. I think I need more than a drop. I could just throw it right in this container and do it that way, but honestly, I don't want to ruin the container. The design has changed a little bit, and I like the old school design. I want to keep it. I don't want to have the chance of getting water on there. So I'm just going to throw it in a sandwich bag, and we're going to rehydrate it that way. I've done this before, and honestly, it gets a little messy if you use your hands. It's easier that way because then you could really, well, knead the dough. But for the sake of this thing is like hard as a rock and dried out 25 years in the making. Nonetheless, so let's go ahead, get all the little crystal goodies. I don't know what Play-Doh is made out of. I don't know how this separated or actually what those crystals are. If I need them in there or not, or if they're, well, it's non-toxic, so I should be safe, right? Let's add a little bit of water. Now I have no idea how much water to add, but we'll stick with that for now, seal it up and wait a little bit. I mean, it might take a couple days, it might take weeks. I have no clue how long it's gonna take to rehydrate this 25-year-old Play-Doh. Usually the Play-Doh gets a little bit slimy when you reintroduce water to it. This is gonna take a while. So we're gonna let that sit and we'll come back to it. Actually, let's do it right now. And just like that, it's 3 days later. I don't remember if I did the snappy thing. Either way, it's 3 days later. This thing has been hydrating in here. I did let out a little bit of water because I tried this, well, a couple days earlier, and I'm still working on it. This one here, this blue one, took forever to rehydrate, but it did work, and it's a little too wet, so I gotta let it dry out a little bit. But I mean, like, you can see this. It's not like what it used to be. And I could smush this up pretty good. So my best suggestion is if you're gonna do this, do it in a plastic bag, because if you do it, well, yeah, if you're gonna get Play-Doh wet, your hands are gonna be whatever color that Play-Doh is, and it's very slimy, it's very sticky, it's very messy. So doing it in the plastic bag is a good idea. Just don't, you know, poke a hole in the plastic bag. Oh yeah, this is working great. This is this is so silly. Had I known that Play-Doh, like, you could do this, you know, it says it right on the package. I don't know why I never really knew this. I think I threw Play-Doh out, and I'm sure my mom threw more of our Play-Doh out, but the fact that you can do this is just crazy. Now I'm gonna smush this together more, and let's see if we can actually make real Play-Doh. I'm really tempted to just get my hands dirty, but if I do that, I can't operate my camera. Okay, so it's been another day. I got all the little lumps and bumps out of this thing. I let it air dry just a little bit because it was a little too wet. So let's see what this is like. It still might be a little bit too wet. Oh, you know what? I should probably... Ugh. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a little too wet. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess. Ugh. Come on, Play-Doh. It's slimy. I knew Play-Doh could get slimy and gross. See, the bad part about doing this now is I can't operate my camera. See, it's not supposed to stick to your hands like that. But for this thing being as hard as a rock, as hard as it was, this is pretty cool. And I mean, I'll work with this a little bit more, and it's gonna become like regular Play-Doh again. As long as I don't get it everywhere. All I gotta do is just keep folding it, and then water kinda works its way out. I swear. It'll get there. Might take me a half an hour or more. So I was on eBay looking for Play-Doh stuff, mainly looking for vintage Play-Doh stuff. I used to have, a long time ago, I think I sold it at a garage sale, the Ghostbusters Play-Doh. Did I say Lego or Play-Doh? I don't know what I said. the Ghostbusters Play-Doh set. It was really like Ecto 1, you know, the car, and you can make some of the guys, and then it had some other thing, and you can make Slimer and stuff. I really don't think I have it. I looked and I couldn't find it. So in my search on eBay, which they do have it, but it's way too much. There's no way I'm paying that much just to have a little nostalgic fun. But people are selling old Play-Doh, like the dried Play-Doh that I showed you in the beginning of the video, for more than like $10 a thing, $10 a container. That's like for old Play-Doh that you got to do all this work to. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe there's something with the label of it, because most of these say Kenner. Some of them say Tonka Corporation or something on it, which is pretty cool. I don't know who owns Play-Doh now, Hasbro or something. I don't know the relationship to all those different companies, who's a sister company or what with it, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. And it's kind of nice to know that you can do this to Play-Doh. So I'm going to keep smushing this along. I'm not going to talk anymore. No, really, I'm unless like this works out fast, I think we're pretty much done here for today. So I'll see you on the next one. Like, look, it's getting there. It's almost Play-Doh. It's Play-Doh-y, right? Yeah. I'm kind of stuck with sticky Play-Doh. I should be eating dinner right now. I wanted to finish this video up. I didn't want it to take another day to try to shoot this, but this just needs to dry out just a little bit more. Now I got a mess on my hands, literally, and I can't get it. I don't want to waste this Play-Doh trying to, oh man. I should have thought this through just a little bit more. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Maybe I can shut the camera off with my elbow.